Patrick, where are you? Is that you? All right, he's coming down the hall. Keep it coming, keep it coming.
This story includes my younger sister, my older sister. It was summer. I just finished 4th grade, and my younger sister and I were playing when my mom walked in. That moment is frozen in time, and that's because we were playing with Barbies. I don't remember what my mom said or if she even said anything. All I remember is that the heat of my shame was filling the room. My sister and I, we both knew in that moment to immediately put down our dolls, and she even tried to argue that she made me play. No one ever told me I couldn't play with dolls, but other than my younger sister, no one had seen me playing with dolls. Nothing needed to be said, though. Even as little kids, we knew. That's how strong the binary was in my small farm town where I grew up in the 1970s. And when I say binary, I'm not even talking either you're straight or you're gay. It was either you're straight and act accordingly, or there's something wrong with you. So after that frozen moment, with time still left to the summer, I was signed up for soccer. Those two events, playing with Barbies, being signed up for soccer, were linked in my head. Although sometimes I wonder if I'm just imagining all of this, because my hometown was a I can't even say it. It was a football town. We didn't have a soccer team before 1978, and we wouldn't have one until the next millennium. Yet the universe spun from nothing, a soccer team, so a Barbie-playing soon-to-be 5th grader could learn to be a boy. And as fate would have it, in 1978, the high school in my hometown hosted an exchange student from Guatemala, Beto, who just so happened to love soccer. So the lines of a soccer field were painted into the outfield of a baseball diamond, and a sign-up sheet posted in the rec center with Beto as the coach. When I arrived at this newly minted soccer field, I was the second one there after Beto, and the news that I was there to play soccer was delivered between the passenger door opening and the car speeding away. I was still just trying to make sense of the universe when my new coach, Beto, walked over to say hello. And what's important to know is that not only did Beto love soccer, but he had a huge crush on my older sister. And I think his plan was to impress me so much that I would run home singing his praises. And his plan seemed to hinge on us kicking the ball back and forth in some kind of classic soccer movie montage moment. He didn't know what he was up against. I would already disappear when my two brothers would throw the football around, but now I was the kid who was just caught playing with Barbies. I felt like I was sentenced, like I was only there to be taught a lesson. My whole body was knotted with resentment. And then, with athletic ease completely foreign to me, Beto said, "Let's kick the ball around." I said, "Okay," even though I was really wondering, why wouldn't we just sit around and wait for the other kids to show up? But in his eagerness to impress my sister, who wasn't even there, mind you, he kicked the ball, planting it square on my chest, and with such a force that I flew off the ground. Matrix style, I was suspended in the air until with a sudden thud, I returned to earth. Beto came running over to me. He was lifting my arms like a bellows, trying to get the wind back in my chest. And as our eyes locked, the fury on my face told him that in this story I was going to tell my sister. He was not the hero. I didn't stay for practice. I walked all the way home without looking back for over 30 years when I finally joined a soccer team. It took me that long to realize I could like soccer and still be me. Thank you.
Let's hear it again for Patrick.